Hello and welcome back to Women's Football Talk, the YouTube channel that brings you all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. So we now know what the final of this season's UEFA Champions League will be after yesterday's semi-final second leg between Wolfsburg and Arsenal took place at the Emirates Stadium, and it is of course the German side that have advanced, winning 5-4 on aggregate 3-2 on the evening to advance to set up a final against FC Barcelona. It was an absolutely fantastic game at the Emirates in front of over 60,000 fans, and what an atmosphere it was. Arsenal did take the lead early on through Stina Blackstenius, however the lead only lasted until just before half time before Gilles Roord scored against her former club, and that goal definitely brought life back into Wolfsburg after Arsenal were definitely impressing throughout much of the first half. Then just before the hour mark, Alexandra Popp put Wolfsburg ahead on the night and on the tie. So a good goal from Alexandra Popp with a header from a corner. A bit of poor defending from Arsenal, but when it comes to them goals as a forward like Alexandra Popp is, you take what you are given. Then on the 75th minute, Jennifer Beattie levelled it up for Arsenal, and again levelled it up on aggregate to make it 4-4. A lovely ball from Lotte Wubben-Moy on her weaker foot to find Beattie, and that set up an entertaining final 15 minutes, both sides looking to find that crucial winner. However, they weren't able to do so, and then we went into extra time. Again, you could see the tired legs from both sides in this, and it was always going to take something, a bit of chaos or magic from either side to win it, or it would go to penalties. And in the 119th minute, Pauline Bremer managed to step up to knock home the winner for Wolfsburg to win 3-2 on the evening and 5-4 on aggregate. So Tommy Stroot's side are able to complete the treble this season if they do win it, and this is obviously first Champions League final for a while for Wolfsburg, and it's 9 seasons since they last won the Champions League, so hopefully good omens will come their way when they're in Eindhoven later on this season. For Arsenal, it's obviously a massive heartbreak, but they did incredibly well. The likes of Lotte Wubben-Moy, Katie McCabe all played fantastically throughout that game, and considering the injuries, one bit of big injury news for Arsenal in that was they lost Laura Wienreuter just after 80th minute due to a knee injury. As of time of recording, we don't know the full extent of it, but again it looks something that could be quite serious, so we'll keep you updated on anything there regarding Wienreuter's health going forward for the rest of this campaign, and obviously going forward now for into next season, especially if it is an ACL injury. But yeah, congratulations to Wolfsburg, who have set up a final, like I said, against Barcelona after they drew the second leg 1-1 with Chelsea and won 2-1 on aggregate. Carolina Graham Hansen once again being the goal scorer for Barcelona in that one, and Guro Reiten pulled a goal back for Chelsea, but Barcelona were at just different levels in that second leg at the Camp Nou. The fans behind them, over 70,000 odd at the Camp Nou, and yeah, it was just too hard for Chelsea to try and get much into that game, and Barcelona thoroughly deserved it because they were the better side over the 2 legs. So yeah, congratulations to them. Right, let's head over to the leagues now from this weekend's games. In the Premier League, Manchester United keep up at the top of the table by beating Aston Villa 3-2 on Friday evening. A late goal from Millie Turner meant that Mark Skinner's side took all 3 points. And then the rest of the games, Manchester City beat Reading to keep on a potential title race themselves, keeping them close to Manchester United, had gone down a goal to nil early on in the opening minute or so in that one. Elsewhere, Leicester put 4 past Liverpool as they are trying to boost their hopes for survival, and Tottenham and Brighton played out a 2-2 draw. Over in Spain, and Barcelona did play following their game, which was on obviously Thursday against Chelsea. They managed to beat Sporting Puebla by 3-0, and they have now wrapped up their league title in Spain for a 4th consecutive time. So congratulations there to Barcelona. Elsewhere, Real Madrid won 3-2 against Madrid CFF, and Atletico Madrid were held to a 1-1 draw with Real Betis to end their hopes of getting Champions League football after Levante beat Granadilla Tenerife by 1-0. In Italy, and it's congratulations to AS Roma, who have been crowned champions of the Italian League this past weekend, so congratulations to them. And AC Milan versus Juventus finished in a 3-3 draw. And then finally over in the Netherlands, PSV beat VV Alkmaar by 4-0, but the big game of the weekend over in the Netherlands saw Ajax beat FC Twente by 1-0, and Ajax have now leapfrogged Twente in the league by a point and lead the way with one game left to go this season in the Netherlands. So we are coming down towards the business ends of the season now. Obviously, fantastic Champions League tie last night between Arsenal and VfL Wolfsburg. So like we now know, and I've said at the start, we have the final set for Saturday the 3rd of June between Barcelona and VfL Wolfsburg from the Philips Stadion in Eindhoven in the Netherlands. In the meantime, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss a video of ours, and that you're following us on Twitter and on Instagram for all the latest news and stories as and when it comes out. And we'll be back later on this week to look ahead to another weekend's worth of football and look back on any midweek action that takes place across the leagues. And until then, we'll see you soon.